my social media sites, the main thing that I repost are cute animal videos. I mean, who doesn't like a cute video of a little puppy falling over because his head weighs too much for the rest of his body? Or seeing a tiger sitting in a living room watching cartoons. These are the videos that touch our hearts, that want to make us go out and buy a little puppy or have a tiger as a pet. For puppies, it's all fun and games until they start to pee on your carpet or tear up your favorite pair of shoes. But for other animals, such as tigers, there's a lot more to worry about than just them tearing up your shoes. It's more like your face or the neighbor's cat. Exotic animals such as big cats like tigers or lions, or monkeys and many other exotic animals are not only dangerous to keep as a pet, but it's also wrong. We're taking them out of their natural habitat and home so we can keep them in a cage where they cannot truly get the right amount of care that they need. It should be illegal for people to own exotic animals as pets. The Live Science staff at livescience.com provides us with information about a man named Terry Thompson. Terry used to own 50 exotic animals, which all included monkeys, bears, lions, and tigers. Terry committed suicide on October 18th, but not until after letting all 50 of his exotic animals out into the public, where nearly all of them had to be shot on site due from them not being able to be tamed before they could kill any of the citizens. This all took place in Zanesville, Ohio. Ohio is one of the 7 states that do not ban the ownership of many dangerous exotic animals as pets. Only 18 states in the U.S. ban exotic animals as pets. The other 25 either ban some exotic animals as pets, or you have to have a permit to actually own one. Having exotic animals as pets is extremely dangerous. Live Science goes on to tell us that there were 75 deaths between 1990 to 2011 alone, not including the incidents that come along with it. There are 1,610 incidents in between 1990 and 2011. Exotic animals such as lions, tigers, pythons, rattlesnakes, iguanas, elephants, bears, deer, buffalo, and wolves do not belong in our home or in our backyard. Animals such as these do not stay small forever, and do not only reflect danger physically by being unpredictable and untamable, but they can affect our health as well. Live Science tells us that 90% of exotic reptiles carry salmonella in their feces. Different kinds of exotic animals can actually transfer deadly diseases to humans as well. These diseases range from herpes B, monkeypox, and salmonellosis. Some may argue that the idea of making it illegal to own exotic animals as pets will not only be able to survive on their own, but in some cases this is true. However, if the animals that are in captivity produce an offspring after they've been nurtured by their mother and are able to live on their own, there's no reason why that offspring shouldn't be able to return back to the wild under careful watch for a period of time to make sure that they can effectively live on their own. Ruth Feather, from her article, Is it morally wrong to keep animals in zoos and circuses, makes a very good point that animals are not, or should not, and will not be meant to use as our entertainment. The animals in zoos are enclosed in areas with very little space where they suffer from loneliness, boredom, and in some ways stress. By keeping animals in captivity and breeding them in captivity, this changes the animals genetically, allowing them to not reproduce or survive on their own. Live Science goes on to give us a very scary number from 5,000 to 7,000, which is how many tigers that we have living in our own homes. There are only 3,200 tigers that live in the wild right now, and the fact that there are more tigers living in our homes than there are in the wild is absolutely mind-boggling. Knowing that there are many different outcomes to having exotic animals as pets, just such as it being dangerous physically by the animals being unpredictable and untamable, and them giving diseases to humans, as well as knowing it's wrong to take the animals where they should be, which is their home, is enough reason as to why it should be illegal for people to own exotic animals as pets. Keeping them from the wild and putting them in a cage is not in any way, shape, or form a better life for them. We should overlook what we want and do what's right. We should not own exotic